So before we get into the tutorial, I'm going to go over good cross stick technique because this song is super cross stick heavy. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your drumstick and you're going to grab it about the halfway point, and then you're going to take it, and if you have a Victor stick, it's really easy. Just take the American flag, put it on the rim of your drum, and then lift your wrist and smack it down. You want a good 4 inches off the drum head, and so that you can get a good fat cross stick. Some mistakes that are commonly seen in my percussion class are your stick is too close to the other rim over here, like that. And so if you try to do a cross stick on it, sounds really weak. Or your stick is too close this way, so your cross stick is again going to sound really weak. So make sure that it's slightly off the edge of the center of the head. And what you also don't want to do is you don't want to grab it fist-wise like this. You're going to hurt your fingers. Also really dampens the sound. So make sure you got a loose grip, gripping it with your fingers with a good 4 to 5 inches off the snare drum head. Alright, welcome to How to Play McSalsa. McSalsa has 2 main sections. Second one is repeated, and then we go back to the first. So the first section is super cross stick heavy, and the rhythm looks kind of complex, but it really isn't. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to get rid of the right hand. The right hand no longer exists. So the cross stick pattern is actually our good old friend, a 3-3-2. So the cross stick pattern is going to be for the first half of the measure. And then at the end of the measure, we're going to do an and 4 on it. Now, if we get rid of the left hand, we just have the right hand. We can say that there are accents on the 3-3-2, and then the final 2 beats you play with the cross stick, and then you are going to add an extra hit at the end, and then again lead into the accent pattern of the 3-3-2. So just the right hand would be so altogether with the accents on the 3-3-2, make it a little bit easier, it would be this. So the final measure, we still have that 3-3-2 rhythm, and then we're just going to end it on 3 with a rim shot. So for the second part of the song, the first half of the measure is exactly the same as the first in terms of the right hand. So we're going to focus on the right hand first, and then we're going to add in the left. So the right hand is the same, for the first half is the same. And then for the second half, this is where it gets a little bit tricky, and we're going to add in the left hand for the second half, even though I haven't explained the left hand for the first half. So for the second half, we have a little double, a hit on the left, and then a double, a hit on the left, leading back into the measure. So for the last half of the measure would be the left hand for the first one is we no longer have a 3-3-2 rhythm in terms of the left hand accenting every part of the 3-3-2. We're just accenting the second 3. So with the left hand and the right hand for the first half of the measure. Now for the last measure of the second part, it is the same right hand rhythm twice. And instead of playing it on the rim, you're going to move it to the drum. So we're going to play through the entire song right now. And I recommend playing the song in traditional grip. The reason being is they can quickly go from a cross stick like this to hitting it normal like this. Just literally just move your hand. I know you can't see the entire thing on the camera, but I am moving my hand like that. And it makes it your life a lot easier than playing it matched. All right, so here we go.